If you're not regularly producing thought leadership content, you're missing out on chance after chance to position yourself in real time in the mind of your target audience the way you want them to see you. Thought leadership provides frequent opportunities for you to let your current, past, and prospective clients and referral sources know about the kind of work that you're doing. By showing them the kind of work you're doing through your thought leadership topics, you can position yourself to be the one that they call when they have an issue regarding the area of law that you practice or the industry that you serve, or one of their clients has an issue regarding the areas of law you practice or the industries that you serve. No offense, but there's a good chance that neither your online bio nor your LinkedIn profile are up to date and provide the most up-to-date listing of the kind of work that you're doing. That's where thought leadership comes in. Thought leadership provides real-time positioning. It allows your target audiences to get a feel for the kind of work you're doing now and the kind of work they might want to give you if they have issues regarding those areas of law or in those industries that you serve. Here's 5 ways that thought leadership can help you with real-time positioning. First, it helps you position yourself regarding the kind of law that you are discussing in your thought leadership. If you're talking about compensation packages for healthcare executives or tech executives or executives generally, you're positioning yourself as an executive comp person. If you're talking about deals in the real estate world, or if you're talking about private equity investments in manufacturing, you are positioning yourself as the kind of attorney that your clients and referral sources should turn to when they have an issue or their clients have an issue regarding that type of law. Second, when you are talking about particular industries in your thought leadership, just like I referred to before with healthcare or tech or manufacturing, when you're focusing on development within those industries, you are positioning yourself as an attorney who is knowledgeable about those industries and who can help clients and referral sources with issues arising within those industries. Third, your thought leadership can help position you when your thought leadership discusses how you approach certain client problems. If you're talking about the best practices for handling a certain issue, or you are talking about misconceptions about possible solutions to certain issues, that's helpful. That is positioning you as someone who can solve those issues in a certain way that could help your clients and your referral sources clients resolve their problems in a certain way. You are positioning yourself as someone who is knowledgeable and wise about both a problem and the best way to tackle that problem and to help get the client in a good situation. Fourth, your thought leadership helps position you in the eyes of your clients and referral sources when you discuss your views of the world within that thought leadership. If you are a regulatory attorney, you help corporations with their regulatory issues. If you are opining in your thought leadership about how governments tend to overregulate industries, they stifle innovation, it's bad for the economy, you're signaling to clients and referral sources that you share their view of the world, because obviously the corporations that are regulated would prefer that they're not regulated as heavily as they are. Same thing if you were a white-collar defense attorney. If you opine often in your thought leadership about how prosecutors tend to overreach with their charges, or they tend to throw evidence at the wall, hoping that it sticks, you're going to resonate with clients who feel the same way. So when you're talking about your views of the world in your thought leadership, that signals to clients and referral sources how you approach their industry, how you approach the kind of problems that they have, and that indicates to them that you are someone who sees the world similarly, and thus you should be someone that they retain or they refer a client to. Finally, fifth way that your thought leadership can help position you in the eyes of your target audiences is based on the tone you convey in your thought leadership. If you want to be seen as a straight down the middle, all business attorney, then you can convey that through your thought leadership. Just like if you want to be seen as a laid-back attorney, or you have lots of hobbies that you want to refer to, you can convey that through your thought leadership. And the tone that you use in your thought leadership, the way that you weave in your personal interests, your hobbies, or you don't, signals to clients and referral sources about who you are as a person and who you are as an attorney. And that tone you're conveying, that image of you that you're conveying through your thought leadership, is positioning you a certain way. Perhaps clients and referral sources might like that image and that tone that you're conveying, and they're willing to choose you over other similarly qualified attorneys because there's something about you, your personality, and that image that you're conveying through your thought leadership. Because through your thought leadership, you've held yourself out a certain way, you've conveyed a certain image and a certain personality. It's not just about your professional credentials and your professional knowledge and wisdom and insights that you can convey through thought leadership for positioning purposes. It's also who you are as a person and your outside hobbies. When those things come out through your thought leadership, they can help position you accordingly in the eyes of your target audiences. Thought leadership isn't just a generic marketing and business development strategy. It's a device for reinforcing in the eyes of your target audience how you want them to perceive you concerning the work that you do and how you could help them overcome their legal and business issues. If you're interested in learning more about how to create the kind of thought leadership that can position you optimally in the eyes of your target audiences, check out lawfirmeditorialservice.com. We have plenty of videos, blog posts, and podcast episodes, more than 400, in fact, that could help you do just that.